Good evening. Welcome to Northwestern High School. We're very happy that you're able to join us today for what is a one-time group. The group in front of you is a very special group. It exists one day in time. Very different from regular middle school band concerts or high school band concerts. This is a group made up of 10 different schools, students from 10 different schools, about between 6 and 12 kids. Again, this event is, while we host it here at Northwestern, it's hosted by the Northwestern Wisconsin Music Association, which is a group of schools that coordinate events like this. We have a high school version of this in November. We host large group contests, concert festivals, band and orchestra and choir, solo and ensemble festivals, and honors choir, and that throughout the year. So very happy that you're here to join us tonight. So the group got one of their pieces ahead of time. Just before winter break, they got one of the pieces sent out to them. The other two pieces they did not get until this morning. So they had their work cut out for them, as well as their conductor had some work cut out for them. And they worked very hard and should sleep quite well tonight. And so with further ado, I want to introduce to you a very good colleague of mine, a friend of mine who I've known for over 30 years while he's been at UMD and I've been here. So please give a nice warm welcome to our guest conductor tonight, Dr. Mark Whitlock.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hintzman. It's a pleasure to be here. I was looking on my calendar, and the last time I was here was almost 2 months ago, in November, doing the high school. And I had a great time there, and I've had a great time here today to work with these fine young musicians who have been so diligent and worked hard through conditions that were tiring, but very good. So I hope the music we're going to play today you'll like. Now this first one, electronic breakdance, written by a young composer whose specialty is writing in the jazz area and things like that. He was a composer and a teacher. But this piece, electric breakdance, he saw an image of a mechanical bug or something like that, and he wondered, well, what would it be like if we saw breakdancing or this kind of dancing on a different planet, made with people with objects like this. So it's kind of interesting, but the unique thing about it is it comes along with electronic background. So you're going to hear some really interesting electronic background sounds. And of course you've seen those DJs that have the record that does this. And goes, it's kind of got that going on in it. It's all kinds of things, and we're playing along with that. And it is really an interesting piece of music. So we hope you enjoy electronic breakdance. Thank you. They did a really good job. We didn't have the video or the audio to go with us until this afternoon, so that they thought they really picked up on it nicely. It's kind of hard to follow a clip track like that. They did a great job. We're going to move on to a different kind of music, a slower piece of music. On this piece here, Music for a Night Sky, is written by the composer. He writes in the score that he imagines how beautiful it is at night to look up, especially when you're not in the city, look up at the stars and the moon and see those and really have some kind of an emotional experience when you see something as spectacular as our universe, as our galaxy and the universe and the moon. And for me, I know that I was telling them this morning, while I didn't see this in the night sky, I saw it in the morning sky. I don't know if you saw the rise of the sun. I did, because I live in Duluth, and we're up on a hill, and I can see the sun coming up on a cloudy day over Lake Superior. And today it was bright orange and bright red. It was just beautiful. And those kinds of things, I think sometimes we lose track, and in our busyness, we forget. I know that I've been in Duluth, lived there for 31 years, and I still forget we live by a big lake, because I'm so busy doing all these kinds of things. But when I do stop and look, it's a pretty amazing place to live in this beautiful nature that we've got. So this is a completely different music. It's just nice and slow with a beautiful melody, and music for the night sky. been a pleasure to be here again, working with Mr. Hinsman, and his organizational skills for putting these things together is fantastic. Also, just the ability of these kids here. Remember, they came in this morning and their rehearsal started at 10 o'clock this morning. And so we went from 10 to about 11:45, then we had lunch, then came back, and we started again about 12:30, and then rehearsed until about 4 o'clock with some breaks. And they're very tired. They worked really hard. We've talked a little bit about, the idea of being involved in activities like sports or music or other clubs is so important for their education besides what they learn in the classroom, of course, in that it challenges us to work hard and push ahead when you have something to learn and you have to do it, you have to get it done in time, and how that stimulates so much of us, especially intellectually and in our brains. It's proven that this kind of activity actually makes the brain grow, and because it's creating new synapses, new kinds of things that are happening all the time. So it has been a pleasure to work with them. They have been so wonderful to work with. Have done really good work. It makes great improvement. And so I would like to, let's give them a hand for all the work they've done. So our last selection is a piece called Dark Star, and it was inspired by a music educator, band director, who heard about this fact that there was a asteroid way off, but it was possibly in line with the Earth's time, and it could possibly run into us. Now, I think that's long gone, because I think it never happened. But she thought about it, and she said, I probably should write a piece for this. And so she wrote a piece called Dark Star. And basically what it is there's something coming at us, but we can't see it, so it's dark. And so we hope you enjoy that. Once again, I'd like to thank Mr. Hinsman, Michael Hinsman, for inviting me to be here. I'd like to thank all the directors from the 10 schools for the wonderful work they've done with these students, for them to come as far as they have. I've often thought of these things, we should do a small tape recording, video recording of the first rehearsal, and then play it here so you can see the kind of progress that they have made. I mean, it's been miraculous. My pleasure for sure. So, Dark Star.